Hi everybody, today I'm going to be showing you how I wash my pre-twisted passion twists. So I'm going to be using these for crochet braids, and basically what I've done, I just bought them pre-twisted off the internet, of Amazon. The link is in the description bar if you wanted to purchase these. They are beautiful, nice and full. There are 6 of them, six bits of them, 6 batches of them, and they are 18 inches on each batch. We have, let's count, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 20. So we have 20 of them on each of the batches. So to start washing them, basically the reason why I'm washing them is just so that I can get if there's any chemicals or anything that might be, chemical residue that might be left on them. I'm going to be washing them just because my skin is sensitive, and oftentimes if I don't wash the synthetic hair that I put in, or any hair that I buy for that matter, and then I put them on, then they usually itch my scalp very badly, which sometimes causes rashes on my scalp, itching. Also, if they touch my face, then they'll itch. It will itch that section quite badly and cause a breakout. So because of that, I've got into the practice of washing them first before I actually install them. So what we're going to be using, I'm going to be doing two washes and 2 rinses. So the first wash is going to be using 1/3 cup of apple cider vinegar. It's the apple cider vinegar with the mother, but I've thrown off the top of it just so we don't get the mother bit inside of it, so it gets stuck in the hair. So that's 1/3 cup of apple cider vinegar to some water in this sink. I'm going to let it sit there for about 10 minutes and just leave it so the residue of any chemicals or any impurities or anything could be stripped from it. Then I'm going to add some conditioner. I'm going to wash it in some conditioner, and then I'm going to rinse it, and then that's going to be it. I'll hang it outside. It's pretty sunny outside today, really hot day. I'm going to hang it. I'm going to actually lay it flat on the table, and I'll tell you why I lay it flat. But I'm going to lay it flat on the table and leave it to dry, and then I'm going to install it. Quick thing I need to tell you, very, very important. When you're washing this hair, guys, if you want to maintain the curl pattern of the hair, so for example this hair, you'll notice it's got curly, the curly is passion twist, so it's curly, it's springy and everything. You don't want to lose that. I mean, if you lose the springiness of the hair, then basically what you're doing is you're losing the passion twist, the whole element of passion twist. We don't want it to be straight flat rope twist. We want it to be springy and to maintain its bounce. Okay, so what you got to do to make sure you maintain this bounce throughout this rinse or throughout this pre-wash is to use cold water. Do not use hot water. If you use hot water, the hot water is going to change the pattern, the curl pattern of the actual hair, and it won't look the same. Okay, so make sure it's cold water. The same thing when you lay it to dry, it's a good practice to lay it flat. I mean, some people do hang it, and if you hang it, that's fine as well. It will still dry and it still be okay. However, sometimes depending on the weight of the hair, if you hang it, it just keeps stretching and stretching, and the length gets longer. And if that's not what you really wanted, a longer length, then you end up just spoiling the length that you actually really initially wanted. So that's why I lay mine flat. So let's just get it started. So I'm gonna add some water. So I'm gonna stop up the sink first. I'm going to add some water. I'm going to make sure I put it on the cold part. The bottom is hot for me, so I'm going to make sure it's on cold. I'm going to test it. Yes, it's cold. I'm going to let it fill up somewhat. Not too much water, just enough to cover the hair. Okay, I think that's enough. Okay, and then I'm going to throw or add my not throw it, don't throw it guys, just add the 1/3 cup of apple cider vinegar to your water, and then you can add your hair. So I'm going to just push it down, make sure it's fully submerged into the water. So make sure that the water is covering the hair basically. If it's not covering the hair, then obviously you need to just add some more water, okay? So I'm just adding some more water. Making sure it's still cold and not hot by accident. Well, mine was getting hot there, guys, but I caught it in time. Alright, switch it off, turn it off, turn the pipe off. Yeah, and I'm going to just move it about. I mean, don't rustle the hair too much, don't rub it, don't scrub it, guys. You'll mess it up, you'll get frizzy if you do that. Just push the hair down, you know, just keep pushing it down. You know, you're basically just trying to get the hair fully saturated in this mixture of the apple cider vinegar and the water. So basically what the apple cider vinegar does is it just penetrates the hair and it removes any chemicals or any impurities. It lifts it off, guys, and then it allows us to be able to then have a nice little rinse with some conditioner, then another rinse, and you've got hair that is nice, fresh and clean, no chemical residues left on it to cause you any scalp irritation or any kind of irritation to your skin, you know, wherever it touches. Alright, so I'm going to leave that for 10 minutes and then I'm going to come back and show you how I then move on to the next phase. Okay guys, so I'm back. It's been 10 minutes. The hair has been soaking in the apple cider vinegar liquid for 10 minutes. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to gather all 6 bundles and I am going to just lift them out of the water, as you can see I'm doing. I think I've lost a bundle there. Let me just grab it. Try as much as possible not to ruffle the hair too much, you know, because you don't really want to get it frizzy or to disturb the curl pattern. So there, I've just lifted it out. I'm just draining it, and then I'm going to let this out, let the water out. Alright, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get some more water in and I'm going to add some conditioner. Remember, don't use warm or hot water. Use cold water to protect the curl pattern. Alright? Oopsie. So now I'm going to use this conditioner. It's the Garnier Ultimate Blends conditioner. It doesn't matter which conditioner you use, as long as it's, you know, a good quality moisturizing conditioner. So I'm going to put a few drops of it. Not too much, because you don't want to make the hair soddy. You just want it to be a light conditioning water, like that. Okay, just a small amount. I'm going to just dip the hair in, like that. This conditioner will soften the hair, it will further cleanse the hair, and it will make the hair come out soft, manageable, and smelling great. And I'm just using my hand to push the hair down in the water, just to make sure that it's, you know, covered and it's getting all the conditioner in it that softens it. If you need more water, just add a bit more. If you want to dissolve the conditioner in the water before adding the hair, you can as well. Just put your hand in and just swish, you know, swish the conditioner around in the water so that it dissolves if you don't want to add it straight away. And then you just do what I'm doing here. You just squeeze in, give the hair a squeeze, Squeeze. Be gentle. Squeeze. Squeeze. Don't rub. Squeeze. Push down. See? So you're just getting out all of the impurities, any chemicals, anything at all that would cause irritation to your scalp or to your skin. As I said before, if I just put synthetic hair in without doing this, it causes so much itching. For days I'll be itching, guys. Like for example, if I get my hair braided or crocheted or whatever it may be, for days, sometimes for 2 weeks, my head is on fire, itching. Sometimes I itch my scalp so much that it starts to bleed, and then when I've done my own investigation, I then realize it's because because of whatever is on the hair, the chemicals from, you know, making of the hair or whatever it is, you know, that's what causes it. That's what I found in my case, that's what caused it. So I just started making sure I wash them. So now I'm gonna just gather all 6 bundles, and then I'm going to lift it out of the conditioner water like that. Yep, and then the final stage is, can you remember what I said earlier? What's the final stage? Yeah, the final stage is rinsing. And I'm saying yeah because I'm confident that you got it right. Yeah, we're going to rinse it now with some fresh, clear, nothing added, just water, just plain old water. We're going to rinse it twice, okay? So we soaked it twice. Once with the apple cider vinegar, 1/3 cup. You could go up to 1/2 cup if you added more water like I did. And then you soak it again in some conditioner. You can conditioner water. You can just, you know, you just can just do as I did it, or you could leave it to soak for another 10 minutes. You know, but because I had already soaked it for 10 minutes in the apple cider vinegar water, I didn't leave it that long in the conditioner water, but you can if you want to. So now I'm rinsing. See, just rinsing. And that's the first one. I'm going to just let this water out now. And I'm going to do my final rinse. And I'm going to lay it flat outside on a table in the sun. And within 2-3 hours it should be dry, so I can then spray it down with some oil sheen to get a bit of luster back in. And then I'll just install it. Oopsie, need a bit of a splash there. There you go, guys, and that's done. I'm done. I'll switch this pipe off and just hold this up a bit. See, it's still looking the same as when we started. The curls aren't disturbed or anything, and it's much cleaner now and should be perfect for you. So I'm just gonna go outside, lay it flat on a table for it to dry. Another thing you could do is you could use a hanger, like a any hanger, clothes hanger, and just hang it on the line, on the hanger itself, and leave it to dry. I mean, the different ways you can dry, you can hang it on your clothesline, you know, you could put it over a string. In the bathroom, where's the shower curtain, you could put it over the shower curtain rail. You could, you know, depends on the time that you have or the time that you want it to be finished drying so you can use it. You can lay it in your bathtub, you know, on plastic or something overnight, and it could dry. But I need to install mine today, so I'm gonna just put it on I'll put it outside in the sun to get it dried. But there we go, guys. Nicely rinsed. And that's it. So I'm going to go outside, put it to dry, and then I'll show you the result. So here, guys, I'm showing you how I have laid these out. So basically what I did, it's not sunny now, but it was sunny earlier. I laid them out on a towel flat on the table and left them out. It took about 2 hours in the hot sun for them to dry. So they're now fully dried. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just spray them down with an oil sheen spray, this one. So the olive oil ORS nourishing sheen spray, that's what I'm going to use to just spray them down, just to add back some luster. I mean, they do look great, you don't have to put anything on them, but I'd rather do that. The ends have remained the same. See, the ends aren't destroyed or anything. The curl pattern is still the same, and they're looking fantastic. So just going to spray them down now, and then I'm going to install them. So spray them on. I'm going to turn it over, turn them over. And spray again. And that's it, all done. So that's how you wash, that's how you condition your pre-twisted hair and get them ready for install. They are looking fantastic. There are 6 packs and there are 20 per pack, so that means that 120 different braids. They feel quite weighty in my hand at the moment, so I don't think I'm going to be installing all 120. I think I'll just be using around 70 because I don't like my hair to be heavy. Alright, guys, so thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Cheers, bye.